Meme.
Yeah, I honestly wonder who the hell the person with that because they did not lose a single fucking game in all the fucking games that they played last night. It was crazy. Like
I asked
I
Booty Ginks who it was.
ah
He hasn't got back to me yet. It's either he's up right now or he's not. Find out.
mm. Like I had the the thing that was funny is that they were so he when I looked at that account on the Xbox game bar and everything, it had 3 friends. It was one player, a person who was really bad, going like 0 and 7 in the lobby that was also like partied up with him, and then Booty Yanks. And he actually hopped in for that one whole match and left right after.
I'm
Like he was huh?
trying to think who it is. Were they MNK or controller? Could you tell?
They were controller. I watched it in theater.
Controller.
Mhm.
Gosh, there's like a couple people. I just don't know. Like,
They knew the spawns. They were extremely mechanically solid. It was like playing Young Guns or UV, except that UV usually will drop at least one game to me, and I didn't even get that. Like I came close, but I didn't actually get to win. I had 1-1. We both needed one kill to win, and he got it before I did.
you played
So,
on Sego 4K, right?
Saigotachi.
Sego Tachi. Am I friends with Sego Tachi? I don't think I am.
I don't know. You can add me. Let me see. Because we can. This was all in like FFA and everything when we were
Oh
the
no, I'm talking about
illusion.
the VOD review you want to do.
Oh, that's on Saigo 4K. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that one is gonna be. Let me go find the game as well. It's gonna be. Oh, that's right. I played like the series and stuff, but we wanted to look at. Oh, you can't see the VOD, the recording for the Warlord games and stuff anymore.
What date was it?
Just it was before the update. It just says match results. It doesn't show the games because it was before the. It was like on the second page, but after the octagon. I don't even was I. Oh yeah, I did like all of 3 kills in the octagon and had to dip out. That's
How about
right.
the straight octagon or
No,
Uber
it was after the Uber octagon.
So you did Uber Octagon and then you played Warlord's team like on Aquarius and Livefire.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think it was. Okay, so I played bots for like the first one. Okay, so it was so the Uber Octagon, the game after that is against bots, where I was doing my bot shooting. Then it was the live fire ranked strongholds, and then Aquarius Slayer. Those were the 2 games we played against Warlord.
Dang, I can't watch it. Dang.
Yeah.
250 and 0 against Warlord. That's crazy.
Yeah, that shit, what they had everything fucking locked down so hard. It was insane. Like as I said, they literally had the setup going and then they just kept sending their 2 teammates just to go and rush the spawns over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, that's how he likes to play.
Yeah, that's to be honest, I don't really understand how like Tyra got coaching from him and she basically doesn't have that part of his coaching like down, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like she still likes to play slow, methodical, and that got us rolled. Not gonna lie, because we were trapped inside of our base for the entirety of all those games, and I was the only one fast enough to really like make it out and try to get to any sort of power positions for like angles and map control, but it was rough.
So is there like a certain match you want to look at?
Let me see, because I know I played a couple games with Siege. Oh.
Let's see. Some of these games I can't even watch for some reason. Have you only what the heck? That's crazy. I didn't know they did that on the update.
Let me see. Trying to see if there is like anything.
Assault.
That assault game was just that assault game was so fucking awkward because that was the first time I'd ever played the assault game mode.
Oh, you played with Siege, Lemons, and Cobra. Okay, and he went against
Yeah,
C4 in them.
yeah. Trying to see if there's like anything. There
Did you
was
guys win like when you were playing with them the whole time with Siege?
uh I think we won the series actually.
So it looks like you
Because there
lost.
were
You lost Oddball. It looks like.
yeah. Yeah, we won I think we won the CTF, I think. Yeah, we did. On Origin, we won the Assault, which was very scuffed. We lost the Oddball. I think we lost the Slayer. I'm not sure. No, we won it. Never mind. And then we lost the King of the Hill, but we still won like 3 out of the 5 games. So yeah, I remember I was confused when
King
because
of
we
the
lost the
Hill,
last.
huh?
Yeah, that was kind of scuffed because everybody was like rotating weirdly, and they. Oh, this was actually the game I told you where there was the guy in VC like trying to coach and stuff, and I said that I was gonna push gold, and initially nobody was like going to commit to that push with me, and then he was like, "No, you. If somebody says you go gold, then you push gold or some shit." And so that was like really scuffed in
Do you want to look at
general.
this recharge game, or do you want to look at something different?
Uh,
Because you guys only lost the Live Fire, Oddball, and the recharge King of the Hill. But I'm down to look at Origin
I'd
or
actually like to look at the Origin game because I don't really have a solid idea of how it's supposed to be played yet. Like I have some basic ideas, but nothing like really solid because it it's one of those maps where it doesn't it, I'm not sure what the stronger side to have more presence on is and stuff like that. Like I know
Origin's
that map
Drive
Origin's
through the
weird
flood.
because you can. Here, let me get to a point where I can pause it. Okay.
Oh wait, are you
Let me
I
share.
guess I'll go to the
No, I'm gonna share my screen with you
okay, okay.
so you have it like straight away.
All right. Ay.
All right. There. Can you see it?
Yep.
But basically, with Origin, whenever you're ready.
Mhm.
So you have streets, right? And like you can actually get pretty far. Like you can sneak down into trench and like in their base from here if you do it right.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, like if you watch the H5 clips, they like to go this way, right? Like if you watch Frosty, he lives over here, right? Like he'll kind of come
Oh,
here.
I was playing off of the hexagonal pillar that you went up to, and I
Yeah,
didn't at points during this game, and that was like the first time I'd ever had that idea. So I guess it's good to know that I have the right
yeah.
track.
And this is like a good thing for starting strat here is
Mhm.
so in H5 people would like nade you right here or like they just get the snipe. Like Frosty's starting strat was to get the sniper first and no scope you, and it
Mhm.
worked every time, right?
Mhm.
So like I like to come cuts because if they throw grenades, they're not going to bounce grenades up on this platform. They're going to bounce them to landing,
Mhm.
and then I can just kind
See,
of
I didn't.
pop up and go and be like right here. and get a better line of sight to him.
I didn't even know you could go back there.
And then you curb. I like to curb slide to the sniper and get on red cat as like my go-to is so far. You can
Mm.
also get on this little ledge right here.
Oh.
Yeah. Very niche, but I mean it's kind of helped me out a little bit because people don't expect you to really be right there all the time.
Mhm.
But basically, I feel like if you spawn them their elbow side, because they spawn like I think it was like right they spawn like right here on this elbow side, then you
Uh-huh.
have easier time running the flag. You can hit
That's
the
what I figured
you could
before
hit the
we went in. Uh-huh.
so you hit the curb slide here and come into here, and I would just take it either this way or like jump up and then go up. But like I think taking it through couch right here is better. So
Yeah, I honestly have no idea how flag runs work on this map, but I at least it's nice to know that I had the right idea with spawning them on their elbow versus their cave because I had played this map a few times in Clutch Academy and I remember when the enemy team would spawn on their elbow, we had a higher success rate with the running the flag when I was playing this.
so I was playing
So,
with some I was playing with a 4 stack the other day,
mhm.
and they took the flag and they run at bridge, and I'm like, no, like don't do that. Like
Yeah,
that's taking it
I'm
mid. Like they're not all dead. Like take it the safer route, right? Like I wish like sometimes I'm like I
yeah,
wish people understood like take the flag the safer route, right? Like if you have a player top mid like right here
mhm.
or even like right here, they can live up fairly easy, right? And they can deal damage to like elbow. I think right here is where you want to be because you can deal damage to elbow.
Mhm.
Right here, you can deal damage to elbow, right? Basically, you want to spawn them elbow because they're kind of trapped there. And if they push right here, you can just stick right here and just shoot them down, right? But then you come up
Yeah.
here and you can shoot this whole map.
Yeah, I'm guilty about running it through the bridge thing because for one, I didn't know how far you could. I thought I stupidly thought that you could throw it over the bridge, and boy was I wrong. But I also didn't know where the hell I was supposed to run it. It was so scuffed.
I think H5 you were because this is actually super long. This is not this long in Halo 5. Halo
Ah.
5 it was probably half this distance. Like you could actually like sprint, jump, thrust to this. And I
Mm.
think that's what Shotzi, I think it was Shotzi. He would like get it like throw the flag up, jumps, thrust, catch it and like get to the other side. If I'm
Mm.
correct. I might it's been a while since I like looked at some H5 clips though.
Yeah.
But I will say it is smart to go this way for rockets. But rockets is one of these
Yeah.
things like you don't really get it for free because this whole area is a nade hellhole.
Yep.
So like you want to slay out before you get the rockets. You can get sniper way easier than you can get rockets. But I think
Yep.
controlling this area right here is key. And a lot of people when I played a matchmaking that were like D6, they were kept flooding through middle for some reason. I was like, what are they doing? Like they're just giving me free kills. But like I was just doing damage, and then God's aimbot was just cleaning him up. So he went like 32 and like 16, and I was going like 25 and like 20 because I was just being super aggressive on this map.
Mm.
All right, anyway, let's look at your POV.
This is also I was also playing on 160 MS this game. So a lot of my when I would get like a hit marker on my reticle, usually the enemy would get like 2 shots on me before it shows up on my POV and then I would be already like low before I get to respond. So that was like a hugely frustrating part of this series. Like I think you might even see if you're like in the third person view, you might see my Spartan lagging around because that was going on a lot when I was looking at my games in theater during the shitternet issues, which are now thankfully resolved.
That's good. So I don't mind this play. So yep, throws a nade. He throws a nade too. The only thing I would say is like I would hop up on that
I did,
blue pyramid as quick as I can just because of the nade thing. And I
yeah, I
like
didn't even know you could go anywhere up there or on the side or anything.
yeah.
This
I'm
is
yeah. So I would you don't have to take cuts. I just like running this close to a teammate is like it's good and bad, right? Like you guys are gonna get team shots, but like you're in front of him. So if you guys shoot a
well,
teammate and like you strafe into his shots, he's gonna shoot you. Like
yeah,
so, it's
I
always good
told
to put yourself like a little bit. I like to say like a Prius. like a cement barrier and solitude like length apart, so you're not gonna shoot each other.
Yeah, I told them when I was starting that I was going for the sniper, so that's honestly on siege for going that close to me right there.
Okay, that's good. That is true. Like you definitely don't want to be that close to teammates, right? And like sometimes, like if you can
Yeah.
recognize that, like just go like that little spot right there, because then you can get right there and you can actually curb slide with the sniper to your like just that little thing.
Ah.
'Cause if you want to start playing like Warlord, like it's like how can you beat the enemy to a better position faster, right? That's all. That's what Warlord really thinks about.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm actually happy I saw this.
I think this was also like my first game of the day on top of everything else.
So when you
Oh,
drop
that
right here,
looked
no,
yeah.
that looked good. It's just like when you drop right here, I just wasn't a fan of the reticle placement. So you're gonna drop, right? Just like right about here, like like you're M and K, like you should be able to flick pretty quick. And so even though you can flick pretty quick, like that reticle placement is just gonna help you. Like the less you have to flick, even on mouse and keyboard, it's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying?
It's not that easy. It really isn't that
Yeah,
easy.
it's it takes a lot of practice too. Like even with controller,
Like there are
like
times where if I'm not looking, oh, sorry.
no, it's okay. You can talk.
If if I'm not looking where I'm going on the map, I'll get caught on some sort of weird geometry around the map and then I die. So when I'm like looking down briefly, I'm just trying to see where I'm going and then I can look wherever I need to.
You know who's
So
actually really good at
it's
reticle placement for mouse and keyboard?
hmm.
Woodham. I'm not even joking. I did a bot review for it. Like I watched his gameplay with Tyra on
Mm-hmm.
interference. He has some insane level reticle placement. Like that is why he's
Oh, I'm
so like
sure.
if you, when those clips when he's going off with the sniper, he has insane reticle placement. So
Yeah.
I think you should give him a watch a couple times too. And if
Yeah.
not, I'll watch him with you too. Like I love watching his gameplay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we know we're at a 3v2, right? And we're kind of by ourselves in the base. So I would say it's good to kind of get closer to your team. I think like just stay top mid, like get top mid control. Because staying
At
in their
this
base,
point,
yeah.
at this point, I didn't even know where I really was on the map because like the last time I played this was probably like 3 or 4 months ago in Clutch Academy, so literally all I remembered was just the strat to go for the sniper and try to control that side and all that stuff more.
Oh, you
And
ruined it.
some of the layout.
Yeah. So that's just a little thing where like if you're low, right, and you have bad numbers, it's just you got to play your life. Although I mean, I'm actually not mad you went for the quick scope, no scope, right? Like we're better, let's do it, right? Like I think that's
Yeah.
actually not a bad mindset. Like that's not that bad of a death. Like you're still in a 2v2 as long as these guys do the right thing. Oh, what the fuck? They got in your base?
Yeah, it was very scuffed.
Oh, you got rockets through the base. That's crazy. Okay, I was about to say, probably gonna spawn elbow. So, like, in this moment, can't see the team if I do that. Looks like we're in a 3v3. But,
I remember somebody was calling for help at this point, so a lot of my decisions here are also based off of call outs, people asking for help, all that stuff. So
where did they call out at this point?
it would have been the guy that's on the what appears to be the cuts or something.
So, like, one thing Warlord is, like, he's like, I want to beat them to my teammate, right? So, like, you can go this way, but we already have a teammate over there, so he's gonna win, right? So I think it's better just to take this route, like, jump and take this route and go yard and try getting to him, like, a different way. Because then we're kind of taking up space. Like, I mean, as you move through here, you want to like go to this pillar and like use the cover, right?
One
Uh,
thing that's new to me about this map is that the emphasis on low ground versus high ground that I'm seeing, because normally with the other maps you're like, oh, you want to, or people are like, oh, you want to take high ground, you want to do this and that, and you don't want to be down, etc. So it's interesting seeing how this map is like a different form of verticality that provides better uh power positions than the going up higher for some reason. So that's
for real.
interesting.
It plays weird. I love this map though. This is like my favorite map in Halo 5.
Hmm.
But I only played it really on ranked SWAT and like other game modes. But see,
Ah.
like if we take this opposite route, because this person's already going there, so he's covering that. So we want to
Mhm.
cover a different line of sight from our teammate. So I think that's why I want you to go this way, right? Not because I know
Mhm.
this guy's there, but because I want you to take a different route than a teammate. Because if we just go this route, we're giving up map control. We're giving up map space, right? We're giving up info. But if we go this
Interesting.
way to this pillar, and then this way, we can also look over here to get information. Like we can see this dude jumping up. We can call this guy out. Maybe our teammate doesn't really see this guy, or he does. We can help him in this fight now too, just by taking a different route to get more info. And that's
It's
something
so
a lot of people
weird.
don't think about. Like they just think, well, it's bad to be in the bottom. It's bad to do this route. Like I want to get help my team, so you're gonna run with them. But sometimes just
Mhm.
getting this extra, like a different small little route to get extra info that you can still go to get to them will help out.
Yeah. It's just so weird to me that this map gives you more information from playing from the low point as opposed to the higher points. That's something that I'm not used to yet, and it's very interesting because I can see it now. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah. So the best, like legit, the best power position on this map is legit, like right here. Like
Mhm.
I was dealing so much damage when I was right here. Frosty deals damage. Like if you watch any pro play and they have sniper, they're gonna be here. And then like Frosty's go-to move is like to come here and like rotate to green, like to this tower. Likes to go
You
from
can
green to yellow.
actually do that? Or no, wait, that's too far away. Never
Yeah,
mind.
so if
Hang on.
you can go
Ah.
to here, and I think if you have a thrust, I think you can make this blue balk. I think is what it is.
Huh.
And then you got up here.
Interesting.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, so let's see the route you take. Yeah, so we're just giving up so much info right here. Like even right here, like we can see. I think you can see that guy. Yeah, so you can call this guy out, right?
Yep. Yeah, I also don't know the call outs, so that was another level of scuffed.
Okay, so I'm not a fan of this, right? Because
Yeah.
if you want to back down in a fight, it's super hard. You pretty much just got to push forward and drop down.
Yeah.
I do like this though. Nice crouch jump on that. Good help. Oh, that was a good name. That was a great name.
Hell yeah.
So one thing I like to tell people about Origin, or that I'm gonna start telling them, I'm not gonna say that I like to tell them, warning vendor, is before you push into their base, be a little bit more ratty, especially in HCS. Like,
I
don't be
just
like super ratty, but like when you get this kill, like come over here and let them focus your teammate, and then come right here and help them get the kill, right?
yeah.
Because
God,
then
if I would've
you can drop down right
oh,
here
sorry.
and hit a curb slide into here too, and just get to here quicker. And then you're blocking spawns, but now you gotta think this teammate right here is blocking spawns. Like spawns are just fucked right now.
Oh, yeah, the 2 things. One, I really wish I knew about that, little jump the cut thing behind the area, and also, I in my head, at this point in time, based on the fact that Lemons was behind me and we were already pushing up there and Siege was on the other side of the map, my exact thoughts were basically, yeah, the spawns are gonna be fucked. And that was a active worry on my mind as I was pushing up.
Yeah, so the one thing you could do if you like, this is one of those play calls that you have to make is like, hey, we're blocking like we're blocking all spawns right here. Like all spawns are blocked, right? We gotta do something different. But
Hmm.
like you guys should have had a game plan. Like I always like to tell people, like if I'm four stacking and matchmaking, I like to say like, hey, spawn them here. Like don't push here unless you absolutely have to, but try your best not to. But make sure like they're gonna spawn there, so we gotta make sure we can shoot them off spawn.
Well, before this started, I
And
did say that I wanted to try to spawn them elbow, so I don't know why Siege went elbow, to be
yeah,
honest.
maybe like if you have rockets, so like let's say Siege went rockets, right? Like it looks like he did go rockets.
Hmm.
I'm perfectly okay with him staying like right. Gosh, sometimes Siege is weird. Like right here, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like someone goes top mid, you go into the cave, right? And that guy
Mhm.
right there is gonna pull the flag, or he's gonna like be in cave and help with the flag pull. And
Mhm.
you're gonna call him elbow, right? Someone's gonna call elbow, and then Siege is gonna pop up and be like, shoot them, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to look at that spawn, because then you might block it. But if he's right here, even with three of you over there, they should either spawn back base or elbow, right?
Yeah.
They spawn maze if you block both elbow and spawns. Thank you, Bender. That is awesome. Okay, so what's going to happen, I guess, now? Why I love doing this on stream, because it's stream people always add extra info. They're going to spawn maze, so that's a good thing to know, which I kind of want to see now. Player life. Okay, so we're going
I
to...
remember at this point Siege was calling out, and like there were people saying, "Oh,
So,
push up" and all this stuff. So that was oof.
that dude actually spawned below Siege. They spawned their bottom trench. Okay. Okay. Because you guys have a guy pretty much maze.
That
So I'm
makes
gonna
sense.
guess this is actually like the go-to spawn. I can ask the Forge guys too about this spawn. Gosh, I wish I remember their name. Anyway, this. So that's good to know. One thing I will say is I think he kind of. Yeah, I figured he was running it this way. I'm like, he's probably gonna run it this way because he cleared this way. But yeah, remember, like if you're working in a team, make sure like before you pull the flag, look where your team's at, and make sure you like decide where you want to take the flag before you looked at. Yeah,
Yep.
one is blocking maze, Bender. Yeah, Fonding Lemons is blocking maze. I will say, like, I think, like, honestly, like, if you have a guy top mid, I want to say they're going to spawn there anyway because height does matter. And, like, the biggest group of enemies is right over here next to maze. So I definitely see that spawn happening. I just didn't think it would be, like, that far out. Like, that's a good spawn on his part. That's a god spawn.
Yeah, I was just about to say, that looks like the type of spawn you get on Argyle when you fucked up and entirely overloaded their base.
Yeah, so that's what happened here. Okay, this dude, I don't know what he's doing. He should be go helping his team with the flag. Like, I don't know why he's in his base. I think it was a good snipe from Cobra. Okay, Siege spawns in. He goes bridge. Okay, I don't like what Cobra's doing. I think Cobra should have just ratted out in cave. He's by himself over here. He's about to push a 1v2.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check it out. Yep. He might get good shots on him. But that's bottom red, so you call out bottom red. I spawn elbow. Got bottom red. Pushing yellow tower. Yellow tower. Guy on our elbow. Got the guy street. So, might be mindful of this. In the kill feed, your teammate just died.
Yep.
Like right on, right there where that yellow enemy is. Oh, he's using that helmet. What a player! What a noob, C4. I can't believe you. Calling you out, C4. Change your helmet. That's dirty. Help you watch this. You know better. Okay, actually, I like this, right? Like, you have a guy right there. He just got a kill, right? They're spawning over there. Siege is...
Also, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you can go.
The main reason why I kept staying in this position as opposed to going to the other positions on the map is because I saw that my team had a preference for pushing their elbow, even though I had said that we're supposed to be making them spawn there. So I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just roll with where they're going and try to get angles on their fights
Yeah, absolutely.
aside.
Someone does need to get that top mid. Like that is actually a crucial one because overextenders will go sniper if no one's there. Like if they
Mm-hmm.
take a piv, if you take a piv sniper and lose it, it's like, I lost a piv there. A teammate has enough time to clean up. They lose a piv in like fridge or like cave or their base or landing. It's a
Mm-hmm.
lot harder to clean that guy up because look how much like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why it's so good to be like pushed out of your base and like have like a good line going. I think this is good, right? Cobra's gonna shoot these people. You're gonna help them. You can
Mm-hmm.
call out there's two people like elbow,
Yep.
and Cobra can act accordingly, right? Like I think Cobra should not be the main person in this fight. I think you should be. You should shoot
Yeah.
these people, and when they start shooting you, Cobra should come and shoot them, and then you could come back out and help fight them.
I remember I was telling him what I saw, and I was concerned seeing his fucking shield level, too. I was really trying to put down damage because he was low there.
3 people went that way. Oh, I just don't like how you pushed forward. That's okay. Like, this is such a good position, right?
Yeah. He called out that one was weak there, and that's why I pushed up.
Yeah, so that's just a lot of people do it. Like, it's okay, right? Like, people think weak, kill, I like kills, I get dopamine from it. I want the dopamine, I'm pushing in, right? It takes a lot of discipline to keep holding that position in moments like that, right?
I should have just naded it instead. That would have been the better option, and I wouldn't have had to just overextend my death from that position.
Honestly, like a nade, like maybe like right
Because I
here
could
where your
have,
bandit is, like I think if you hit a nade like right here, it would actually probably bounce and hit them perfectly and make them one shot.
yeah, I could have bounced it off that little island thing in the center of the fourth ramp, and that would have gone back there. So that was just, ugh.
Okay, let's see what your team's doing. Okay, so they're okay. I like that they're in cave together, right? Because you're in a 2v2. They got to play together. They got to stay alive together. If they die here, it's really not that bad. They're on their side. Like people are gonna die. You just got to figure out which deaths are good, which deaths are bad. Like if they deal a lot of damage and stay alive here, like it's good. But like if they deal a lot of damage and die, it's like just not as good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Falling Lemon dies. I'm not really gonna look at their POV. I'm just gonna say like if they die or not. Siege, is he really going? Oh, hold on a second.
He is very committed to that fight
He is
base
back.
there.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, yeah. I definitely say if he were Siege, I would just have stayed cave and like wait for a teammate to come help me because I mean Cobra's like right there, right? And like they just got that spawn because of him.
Yep.
All right, so let's see. All right, so an instance like this, is it just a 3v4 right now? Where's our fourth? Just dead? Okay.
He's dead.
Oh yeah, Falling Lemons died. So from here, you can make this jump and right to here. I think this is the best route to take. You can jump onto the wing right here, and you can come up top mid. I think this is the best route to take.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Because we know, I think we pretty much know this enemy is right here, right? So we want to help him out. And we just want to get there quick. And that's the quickest
Yeah.
route.
Yeah, I heard Cobra calling out, and so I was really trying to help with that.
Oh my god, this is a good play. Look behind you, look behind you, look behind you. Oh my gosh. Oh, that trade went in your favor. That should have been a trade. I heard that 2 hits.
Yeah, that was very scuffed.
That's just
Also,
unfortunate.
the one thing that pissed me off is, remember I was on like 160 ms? When you're on high ping, you don't get audio cues for people walking behind you. And it's so fucking stupid.
Hold on a second. We should actually fix that because I get audio cues for that all the time. So here's my audio. I have main 10, voice 2. You can just turn that off though, to be honest with you. Music 1,
Yeah,
just
I
because
have.
sometimes I like to listen to it. Sound effects, I should put up higher, but this is where you want it. This is where you need to change is your sound effects.
Huh.
And set environmental effects to low. Like that's like the
Yeah, it is.
waterfalls.
Yeah, I have all that off.
I have
Let
hit
me
detection
see.
effects at 1. Some pros put it just put higher. Make sure you're in compressed mode.
So wait, what happens when you turn the sound effects down to 7?
It just makes it so like they're not so loud, but like if you put it to 10, they're just like louder. Like I can hear footsteps easier and stuff like that. So maybe
Yeah, I have mine at 10.
Let's put mine at 10. I can hear the footsteps like so easy, like at 7.
Huh.
All right, that's just unfortunate though. Like you maybe heard this guy, right? Maybe you didn't, but like it's kind of hard to hear footsteps sometimes in the moment.
I just didn't get any audio cues because, once again, everything is very delayed on higher ping.
Yeah.
And I was having packet loss, jitter, and ping spikes up to 170. It'd be like 90, 160, 170 constantly. This whole fucking series. I don't even know how I managed to have any sort of impact on my team playing on that ping, honestly.
For real. So I'm gonna guess you're gonna spawn like back base, so like back blue. If you get an elbow spawn, then I'm gonna think that like The game just hates you. Oh, sticky spawn. Okay, well, I'm not bad at this spawn. So if we had information that these guys were all here, I wouldn't mind you taking this route, because then it's like, all right, maybe you only have to deal with 1 or 2 people. That's still like
I honestly think I go through here because this is the only way I know how to get to this platform.
So you can
Until
actually...
you... Yeah.
I want to say... By the way, the forgers, see this light? You guys messed up. You can't jump on this light. But it stops my person. It stops my camera. But you can't jump on it. I think I need to test this out. I think you can get up here and then jump to here, but I'm going to have to test that out. But I'm fairly certain you can. You might be able to like sprint jump up to here. I'll have to test it out. We can test it out after this.
Okay.
And do some jumps together.
And down.
Yeah, good job recognizing your last alive. So a good spot to rat actually is so that right here, this is couch right in front of you. That's actually a good spot to rat.
Huh. I wasn't sure. I was just like, oh, I hear so much shit going on. It was so scuffed, and then he was calling out that he needed help, and I was just, ooh.
That was an insanely good play.
Hell yeah.
So we know there was one more, and they probably got through, right? So that's where I'd look back in the base.
Yeah, I also saw them pushing up on the ramp over there and I thought, in my head, I was thinking that since they're in the base, my teammates will be dealing with the guy that's trying to run the flag, and my priority should be on the people pushing in to help that flag run from my position.
Yeah, so let's kind of see how this plays out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this guy doesn't even help in this fight. He doesn't even help. So good on this dude. Good on this dude. You win your fight. This guy got a good spawn. That's Siege, I believe. He's probably gonna die.
I don't know what he was nading. Nobody was there.
I think he knows there's a second person. I don't know. I kind of want to watch. Yeah, so he knows there's that second person there. And he probably thinks that they're gonna go street. When in fact, they did not go street.
Ooh.
Yeah. That just is unfortunate. Like, I probably would have thrown that grenade. Like, I would have just been like, alright, well, I'm probably gonna rat out somewhere. And I probably wouldn't have, like, been looking over here. I probably would have been, like, looking kind of, like, at my flag, because, like, of how, like, the angles work.
Yeah.
Right, back to you. Okay, so yeah, like, right here, I think just back down a bit to your top mid side and look elbow, because we have a teammate right there. Like, I would guess we're going to spawn elbow from our positioning, so I'd want to get shots on elbow. Now they have flag. I'm like, no way this dude's running a mid, and he was. Okay, so our teammate just died in a fight, by the way, behind you. Or he died right there in a fight. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's one thing we got to recognize. But the biggest thing right here is, like, with HCS is just, you gotta realize what your teammates are doing. Even if they're calling out, like, you just gotta recognize what they're doing. That's why, like, when you hear, like, the listen-ins, like, pros are always like, like, that's actually them calming, like, what they're doing, what's going on, right? Like, he'll still, like, pushing, like, hey, I'm pushing LR, going goal, yard, right? Like, they're always calming, saying where they're going, where they're at, because the more info they have of where everyone's at, the more awareness they have in the game.
That makes sense.
And so, but they also have an awareness that if they don't calm, they know where everyone's at because they know how to pay attention to their teammates. And it is a huge skill gap. Something even I'm still working on, right? Like, it's just paying attention to teammates.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do this for like a few more minutes, and then we'll go do some like origin stuff. But I mean, you're gonna shoot these two guys, but I think because this guy's gonna come up and he's gonna call them out, so I think it'd be beneficial just to help him out. Yeah, the moment Siege. Oh my god, he died so quick. Holy shit. The
Yeah.
moment. I'm so mad at C4 for using that helmet. That's the helmet where you don't get a headshot on it, right? If you go too.
Well, it didn't help him.
Yeah, well, I'm still mad at him for using it. Like, you should not be using that like during scrims. Like, use it during ranked. I'm not gonna care too much. Like, you still shouldn't use it because it's a way to get past like. Oh, I'm trying to remember what it's called.
The hitbox.
Yeah, no, there's like a way like it's not cheating or it's not glitching. There's another word for it where it's not as bad. Someone in chat will probably say it. All right, anyway, morning Mad Clouds. Definitely mad at him using it though in a scrim. You should not be using that helmet in a scrim. Or HCS. Alright, so let's see what's going on the map. So we have a team. Oh, what the fuck is going on here? What the shit?
Yeah. That's
That's okay. You're gonna spawn. I want to say you're probably gonna spawn maze or trench. You might spawn cave. No, there's an enemy there. Enemy there. Elbow. I'm calling elbow or trench. Okay. So prioritize the elbow first. So this is not bad, right? Oh dang! I think you can make that jump. I think you can make that jump.
That was me thinking I could make that and then just not.
So I don't mind you being like going the bridge. I do mind you not being near cover. Like it's important, especially with the new changes to strafe, to be near cover. Like we don't move as fast. By the way, I don't know mouse and keyboard. So on controller, we have this stuff right here, right, where we have like the max input threshold. I don't know if like you guys have that.
Yeah, there's none of that for MNK.
There was something someone told me though. Maybe it was have this off. Yeah, I think it was have mouse acceleration off because that just fucks you over.
Oh yeah, I've had that off since launch. Because one of my very old friends and everything, when I was just starting to get into Halo in general, he used to play competitive COD and stuff, and so he was like, "Oh, you want to make sure that that you always have your mouse acceleration off, both on the desktop, or not the desktop, like the actual Windows setting and in the game." And so that's the first thing I did.
I need to go turn that off for Halo. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, so basically, like right here, we're just in a bad positioning. You can save yourself though. Like there's a ramp right there. You can actually probably hit a curb slide to the pillar.
I just didn't know anything about the cover around the map at the time, and there was just so much going on.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, they're gonna put that in. That's it. That's flags in. I know that flag's in. Yeah. I will say how they just ran that flag in was super cringe. 2 people running with the flag. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but they're giving up space, right? Now you guys get to run up for free. So you just top mid. Lemons is going couch, it looks like, or he's going yard, red yard.
At this point, they also called out that rockets were coming up.
Yeah. So basically, like when those 3 players, when they didn't take up space on the map to help their flag guy, like it's okay if one of them runs, but like one person needs to take up space on the map. Whether he goes rockets or he goes sniper, like just giving up that map space is bad, right? Like Warlord, if this was Warlord's team, that guy probably would have ran by himself. Like there's one, like Warlord's like, I want to beat them to sniper because they're probably gonna route sniper, so he's gonna fucking hit like 6 curb slides on the way to sniper. And he's gonna get there in 3 seconds, and he's gonna win a pivot against you. So that's like the mindset Warlord would have is like, right, I want to get our flag in. His other teammate's probably gonna stay here, and he's like legit running and just somehow getting there faster than you. Like you could spawn landing, and Warlord would hit like so many curb slides to get to Green Tower there before you. A lot of pros would. I mean, that's just something the enemy screwed up, right? And that's something that like you guys got to recognize. Like they just gave up map space. Like we can get free space.
Yeah. Also, when I got the rockets during this, I was more like, I waste them, or not waste, but like I use them very quickly because like, I didn't trust my ping. I just wanted to make sure that at very minimum they were burned.
So honestly, just don't drop. Just stay right here.
I didn't know. I thought that I was in a very well. You see that? You see the bridge? I had the thought to go and try to jump to the bridge and get up to mid, but I knew I wasn't gonna make it, and then that just went so scoffed.
Yeah. Well, got a lot of good stuff right there. Right now, you know a little bit more about the map.
Oh yeah.
I definitely think you did pretty good. I just think you kind of give up positions like really, really easy, to be honest with you.
I didn't know what the like as I said, I don't know much about how like what a solid way to play Origin is. Also, you can invite me to your game or something if we're gonna go over the like movement stuff in Origin, because I definitely like to be in the game for
Yeah, here.
that.
I'm gonna turn my screen sharing off. Stop streaming. Don't show me
But
this
like
again.
I didn't know half the stuff regarding like the routes and like even that little jump and the cuts behind sniper. I didn't know any of that existed like consciously until you pointed that out just now. So
No,
I
that's all
have a
right.
lot of yeah. It's God, how long has it been since they added like a new map like that to ranked? Like I mean, Fortress is pretty straightforward with the openness and the verticality, but Origin is kind of like I remember when they added Argyle, it was very it was difficult for me to learn it at first because there was just so much verticality throwing me off, and now I have a better understanding of how that plays out in these games, but like I just don't know the ins and outs specifically of this map.
Yeah, so let's go over it real quick. Oh,
Yep,
I'm gonna close the lobby.
yep. I also gotta like mute you in game too because your mic is open. There we go.
Yeah, that's always open.
Yep.
I like solo queuing. I'm weird.
I would have my mic open if not for the fact that my mic just has a really shitty like loudness to it when I'm playing.
How's my
And
mic sound, by the way?
oh, it sounds fine, but people are
Okay.
like, "Well, turn off your fucking fan." And it's like I don't even have a fan on in the background when I'm playing, and it's just dumb.
There's a person. There's actually a person I used to play with. They're like super good at Halo, but like every time you play with them, all you hear is like the brrrr.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
That's what.
like, I'm like, dude, what is that? Like, oh, I got a fan on. I'm like, dude, I'm like, can you turn it off or something? They're like, nah, man, it's hot. I'm like, dude, can you just point it away
That's
from your
what.
mic or something?
That's what my fucking mic does. Except I won't even have a fan on, and people will be accusing me of having a fan on, and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna fucking mute you.
He would
Oh, you
do,
need to turn your fucking
he would
fan
do
off." And
call outs, and all you would hear was like the burr, like, there's one over here, burr. I was like, dude, what?
yeah.
So my favorite starting strat is like to jump to plat, hit this curb slide. Oh, I missed this one. And then I jump up here, right? Because you can just jump and shoot these people. And you can also get up here.
Oh.
And the best part about
I
here is if they go the sneaky, you can shoot sneaky and they're landing.
I honestly thought that if I were to go up here, I'd just get like glitched down. Like I didn't think this was one of those surfaces that actually lets you walk on it.
Yeah, it's weird. It doesn't look like it, but you can, right? Very
Yep.
misleading.
Oh, I'm out of bounds here.
Yeah, I know. I hate the forgers for that, but it's okay. I still love them. So when you curb slide to here, here's the drop I'm gonna show you. You're gonna hit like right here. I missed it. And then you can come up like to this little peak right here and have your sniper. And then you can't jump on this. What is it? I had a kill barrier doing that too. That's crazy. There was a match where Frosty was right here and he actually sniped someone elbow and they're back base by the way from right here.
Why is this ledge so hard for me to get onto on this like ah.
Oh, because you gotta hit like the corner on the outside. You're hitting on the inside of it.
Oh.
Here, hold on. Do it now. Yeah.
Eh.
You don't need to sprint. I think are you sprinting? It looks like you're sprinting.
No, I wasn't sprinting on that one. Ah, now I'm caught on the lift. Ah, there we go.
So I'll show you where I land. I'm gonna ping it. I land like right here on this little corner, and I try to put
Uh-huh.
my momentum like with the ledge.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, you almost had it. There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
I have it, I have it, I have it. That was scuffed.
Okay, sweet. Now coming over here to red. By the way, this is oven instead of red fridge or whatever. It's like that one spot where I told you I want you to be quick. Just like come here.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, I fell off again.
That's
but
alright.
That's... Yeah. Yeah, this is all...
Oh my goodness,
one
yeah.
problem... Huh?
You can easily do that jump. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let me try it again. Bruh.
Morning,
I
friends.
am...
Good morning, Ignacio.
One thing that's always been my problem with games is that I'm just, like, clumsy when I'm trying to learn shit. And even after I've learned shit, I still get clumsy with it.
That's alright.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Alright, so come here real quick. You can actually make this jump. Oh my goodness, I just fell straight off.
I think I get the vision. Let me try it. Aha! There it is.
Yeah, so you can make that jump. That's good to know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say it's going to be... No, you're not going to make that.
Yeah, too far away. I think if we had thruster, then it would work, though.
By the way, if you want to rat out, like on tower, like right here is perfect.
Oh! Oh, this is very, very sneaky.
You can also stand up on this ledge. I really wouldn't recommend it too much. Like, you're just a sitting duck right here.
Oh, oh, I almost fell when I tried doing this. That's terrifying. Wait, and oh my god, I almost fell again. Wonder what other... Wait, please, please, ah. I am so sad that wasn't a spot. Oh. Oh, huh, I see. This is a very interesting spot for living up.
I don't know how I got up here earlier now.
Up where?
Up on this ledge. I actually got up, like, I actually jumped up onto that.
Let me see. I'm sure you can probably do it on the other side of this too. Maybe it's something to do with... Nah. Oh, here, I did it! You basically, you have to just press forward into the gold thing here, and then just keep hitting jump, and then you'll, like, jump, you'll do, like, the double jump of sorts. Like, I literally just did it.
Okay, sweet. Well, and that's good.
There it is, there it is! There it is.
Sweet. I'll have to practice that. I had it one time. So another thing you can do
it again.
is
Hmm?
So come over here real quick. You can get right here. You sadly can't get like right here, but there is like this little pillar you can jump on. And there's a little rock formation. If you do it right, you can get up here.
Yeah, I was messing around over here like a second ago, and I was like, oh, this is a very handy spot for living up.
So is this spot right here.
Oh.
You can walk along this ledge. I don't remember if I made it all the way. No, I didn't. Okay. I want to see if you can get on that ledge though.
Ah, it pushed me off the second I was there.
But, I mean, now that we know we can make this jump like with ease, like that just opens up a lot of the map, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
And then if you're gonna come to like trenches or like bottom, you always want to be quick in the bottom of the map. So I'm gonna hit like this curb slide, a ramp slide to here. I'm just gonna abuse this cover. And that's the best part about the bottom of this map. There's so much cover.
Yeah. Also, what were you saying about the flag run? Like, I do want to see what the route for a good flag run is supposed to be on this map, just for like a general guideline of what. Oh, you can. Hey, I just realized you can actually do the jump from this here to this ledge and then up to here. And
Yeah.
I just realized that if the rockets are coming up and you want to stay out of line of sight, you can literally just sit here and then bounce whoever the fuck is going for the rockets.
Yeah, like that little ledge. It's nice. What's it called? There's no ping for it. Okay. There is no ping for that little ledge. I don't know what to call that.
Rocket sneaky.
Rockets. Rocket sneaky. That I saw one of the call out was like they called this like red rocket silver. I'm like, what in the fuck kind of name is that? I'm like, this is courtyard and this is like yard pillars, right? Like, don't make it so long. I'm not gonna call out 2 shot, 1 shot, going red and silver rocket. Oh, he's bottom trench. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
No, I think rocket sneaky actually would work for this though.
Maybe just like R sneak or something small.
Oh yeah, that's true. It could be like L sneak and R sneak maybe. R sneak could be like, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Alright, so let's do a flag run real quick.
Okay.
And I'm just botching it up.
Oh, good.
Oh, you can't make that jump with the flag.
Huh. Not even with like a ghost jump?
My controller's like so screwed up. I definitely need a new controller soon.
Ah.
Oh, we got like 10 caps, so like you can just mess around with flag runs. I put it to like the max caps.
Also, did you see that last shot? Shot like 90% accuracy or some shit with his new controller that was like one of the Razer controllers that he got?
Yeah. So I actually have a friend that's like really into networking and like they're like crazy good with that stuff. And he watched like him do like bluffer blow and like he's super into like Halo Infinite like networking. Super fucking into it. And he's an Onyx player. And he says the only reason its last shot's so good is he's a hard kill from his lag. I'm like, I bet there's more to it. He's like, no, he's still a good player, but I mean, he's like, if you're lagging that bad and you have that bad connection, you're actually giving yourself a buff. I was like, no shit. He's like, yeah. He's like, he's like, if you have mid internet, you're gonna do shitty, but if you have complete shit internet, you're gonna do good.
I feel like my shitternet was definitely mid when I was having all those issues because it was so bad.
So basically what's happening is like the game isn't actually saying it's so bad. It's like if he's actually cave, it's not saying it. So it's saying like, oh, if he's right here when he was just in cave, it's saying he's still in cave when he's right here. Oh, there goes your shitternet. Oh my goodness.
Like,
with haste. They know where you are. You are exposed.
what the fuck?
Yeah, you were sounding robotic whenever you talked too, so.
I guess the shitternet is still not fucking fixed. It's probably because they're still doing work in the area, I guess? I don't know. Like, I thought that they fucking finished it yesterday. Like, I stopped playing last night when I got, like, I literally, like, lagged out of a fucking game, and I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm not gonna play. And so,
Silence, I'm actually about to get off Silence. I'd love to play with you, mate, but I'd even 1v1 you on this map, Silence. I think it would be a pretty fun 1v1 with you on this map.
Yeah, it's not letting me rejoin. That is so
Oh, I gotta
annoying.
invite you, my bad.
No, I'm in the lobby. It's just I can't rejoin the actual match for some reason.
Let's I'll make it friends only real quick and you just back out and join back in.
Alright.
Oh, I died.
I think I have to rejoin through Discord.
We have to do it like tomorrow or something, Silence. I gotta get off like in like a couple minutes. Oh, I should have made that jump. Yeah, I knew you can do that jump.
Loading map, 0%. For fuck's sake.
S7 inbound.
Unable to join. We encountered a problem and could not join you to the game. Please try again. Damn it.
Sniper available.
Wait, am I lagging out again? Because I
You
haven't
sound
heard.
fine.
Oh, okay. Because, like, I still can't join for some stupid fucking reason. I don't know why.
I guess you can't touch that. I suck at this map. Silence. Jesus fuck.
It is now trying to reload me into the map.
What slide did I hit to hit that? Did I just hit?
Yeah, it's still not letting me join.
That sucks. Alright, well, we learned a little bit about the map at least, so there's that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of the
Are you-
flag run to do.
Are you going to be editing this onto a video for your channel?
No, I'm just gonna keep it up. I have it. I'll probably like post it if you want me to. I can edit it. I wouldn't mind. I do have it saved.
Because I definitely like to go over, or like, I definitely like to look at the stuff that we went over again, just to like keep myself refreshed on that later. So, yeah.
That's the
That would
curbside
be-
to hit. Jesus. Which one did I just fucking hit, dude? Holy shit, that sent me flying. That's the curbside to hit. That's gonna be a good one to practice. Alright, well, I gotta get going.
Alright.
We'll see you stream. Have a good day, and let's get